everyone and welcome to the 2021 AASCF Virtual States Stunt and Dance Doubles first award session. My name is Sunny and I will be your host again. Now before we get started, here's a few things you'll need to note. I will be awarding the placing from third to first. If you do receive a place, you get to have your very own placing badge, which will be sent directly to your gym. Now this is a particularly special event as you get to find out if you qualify for nationals, and I'll let you know as I call out each division. But wait, there's more. If you place first in any division, you have the opportunity to purchase a 2021 State Champion jacket. These are available on the website and a link will be sent to your club as well. So make sure to check with them. Please read all the information. It's very important as orders close on the 14th of November. Now, while this award session is streaming live, it will be reposted onto our YouTube channel, so don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new content, and follow us along on social media on Facebook and Instagram for all things AASCF. Now, I know you're anxious to find out the results, so let's get straight into it, starting with Stunt. All right, here we go. First up, it is Group Stunt Junior Level 2 from Queensland. In second place, Everton Park State School, Everton Park State. And the winners of Group Stunt Junior Level 2 from Queensland goes to Fad Toowoomba Fantastic Four. We now move on to Group Stunt Junior Level 2 from South Australia. And second place, and qualified for Nationals, Adelaide All-Star Cheer L2. And the winners of Group Stunt Junior Level 2 from South Australia and qualified for Nationals, Blitz FCD Studios Adrenaline. Moving on to Group Stunt Senior Level 2 All-Girl from Queensland. And the winners there, and qualified for Nationals, Bailey from Adrenaline Cheer and Dance. Up next, it's Group Stunt Open Level 2 All-Girl from South Australia. And the winners and qualified for Nationals goes to Northern Cheer Elite Prestige. Up next, it is Group Stunt Senior Level 2 Co-Ed from Queensland. And the winners and qualified for Nationals, Fad Toowoomba Turbulence. Moving on to Group Stunt Junior Level 3 from Queensland. In second place and qualified for Nationals, ZSA Cheer Southern Claws. And the winners of Group Stunt Junior Level 3 from Queensland and qualified for Nationals, Fad Ipswich Insanity. Up next, it's Group Stunt Junior Level 3 from Western Australia. And your winners and qualified for Nationals goes to TNT All-Stars RDX. The next division is Group Stunt Senior Level 3 All-Girl from Queensland. And the winners and qualified for nationals, Adrenaline Cheer and Dance Bronte. We now move on to Group Stunt Senior Level 3 All Girl from Western Australia. And your winners and qualified for nationals, TNT All Stars Voltage. Moving on to Group Stunt Open Level 4 All Girl from Queensland. And your winners and qualified for nationals goes to Fad Ipswich Irreplaceable. Moving on to Group Stunt Open Level 3 All Girl from Queensland. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to the Lieutenants from Cheer FX. And the winners of Group Stunt Open Level 3 All Girl from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Galactica from Zach's All Stars. Up next, it's Group Stunt Open Level 3 All Girl from Tasmania. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to KC All Stars Cheer Midnight. Moving on to Group Stunt Junior Level 4 from South Australia. And your winners and qualified for nationals goes to Adelaide All Star Cheer L4. Up next, it's Group Stunt Senior Level 4 All Girl from Queensland. In second place and qualified for nationals, Mega Cheer MC4. And the winners of Group Stunt Senior Level 4 All Girl from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Adrenaline Cheer and Dance Ayla. The next division is Group Stunt Open Level 4 All Girl from South Australia. And your winners there and qualified for nationals goes to Adelaide All Star Cheer L4. Moving on to Group Stunt Open Level 6 All Girl from Queensland. In second place, qualified for nationals, Mega Cheer MC06. And the winners of Group Stunt Open Level 6 All Girl from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Outlaws All Stars Bella and Friends. Up next, it's Group Stunt Open Level 7 All Girl from WA. And your winners there and qualified for nationals goes to TNT All Stars X7. We now move on to Assisted Partner Stunt Open Level 3 from Tasmania. And your winners and qualified for nationals goes to KC All Stars Cheer Onyx. We now move on to Partner Stunt Open Level 5 from South Australia. And your winners and qualified for nationals, Blitz FCD Studios, Sab and Lockie. Our final division is Partner Stunt Open Level 5 from Western Australia. In second place, TNT All-Stars Mitch and Lucy. And you guys are qualified for nationals. And the winners of Partner Stunt Open Level 5 from Western Australia and qualified for nationals goes to TNT All-Stars Laura and David. And that concludes all of our stunt awards. Up next, we'll be moving on to our dance doubles. Don't go away. All right, we're going to go on to our Dance Double Awards. So let's get straight into it. First up, it's Youth Hip Hop from Queensland. In third place, Pippi and Charlotte from CPE and qualified for nationals. Second place and qualified for nationals, the Sassy Queens from Zach's All Stars. And the winners of Youth Hip Hop Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Lauren and Astra Lee from Fad to Toowoomba. We now move on to Youth Hip Hop from South Australia. In third place, Ben and Olivia from Blitz FCD Studios, and you guys are qualified for nationals. In second place and qualified for nationals, Asha and Brooke from Blitz FCD Studios. And the winners of Youth Hip Hop from South Australia and qualified for nationals, Talia and Alyssa from the Empire Dance Studio. Up next, it's Youth Hip Hop from Victoria. In second place and qualified for nationals, Mia and Olivia from the Jazz Centre. And the winners of Youth Hip Hop from Victoria and qualified for nationals, Eliza and Mimi from the Jazz Centre. All right, let's go on to Junior Hip Hop from Queensland. In third place and qualified for nationals, Double Trouble from High Fidelity Dance. In second place and qualified for nationals, Sophia and Stevie Lee from Fad Toowoomba. And the winners of Junior Hip Hop from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Summer and Jaslyn from CPE. We now move on to Junior Hip Hop from South Australia. In third place, Sienna and Shay from EPC All Stars. In second place, Aaliyah and Aaron from EPC All Stars. And the winners of Junior Hip Hop from South Australia and qualified for nationals, Regan and Sally from Hip Hop Bounce. Moving on to Junior Hip Hop from Victoria. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to the Legacy and Co. Up next, it's Junior Hip Hop from Western Australia. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to the Studio X Dance Company, Emily and Phoebe. Up next it is Senior Hip Hop from Queensland. In third place and qualified for nationals goes to The Heat from High Fidelity Dance. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to High Fidelity Dance, Lauren and Lily. And the winners of Senior Hip Hop Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Mac and Tara from High Fidelity Dance. Moving on to Senior Hip Hop from Western Australia. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to Alexis and Jordana from Studio X Dance Company. The next division is Open Hip Hop from South Australia. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Coral and Maya, the Empire Dance Studio. And the winners of Open Hip Hop from South Australia and qualified for nationals goes to Blitz FCD Studios, Alyssa and Carly. Moving on to Open Hip Hop from Queensland. In third place and qualified for nationals goes to Alana and Tayra from 2XS. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Ben and Carly from CPE. And the winners of Open Hip Hop from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Tom and Hayley from CPE. Up next it is University Hip Hop from Queensland. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Oxygen from QUT Cheer and Dance. And the winners of University Hip Hop from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Jess and Zara from UQ Cheer and Dance. Moving on to doubles ability Jazz from Queensland. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to Zoe and Indy from Danceology. Up next it is doubles ability Jazz from South Australia. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to Rach and Sarah from Phoenix Cheer and Dance. The next division is Youth Jazz from Queensland. In third place and qualified for nationals goes to Riley and Maisie from Danceology. Second place and qualified for nationals goes to Jade and Lydia from 2XS. And the winners of Youth Jazz from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Maddie and Indy from FAD Logan West. Up next, it's Youth Jazz in South Australia. In third place and qualified for nationals, Lucy and Grace from EPC All Stars. In second place and qualified for nationals, Empire Dance Studio, Charlie and Aurora. And the winners of Youth Jazz from South Australia and qualified for nationals, Marley and Amanda, Empire Dance Studio. Moving on to Youth Jazz from Victoria. And your winners and qualified for nationals goes to Sophie and Jess from the Jazz Centre. Up next we move on to Junior Jazz from Queensland. In third place and qualified for nationals, Brianna and Jewel from FAD Moreton Bay North. In second place and qualified for nationals, Caitlin and Sophie from Zach's All Stars. And the winners of Junior Jazz from Queensland and qualified for nationals, Bella and Georgie from FAD GC Dance Studio. Up next is Junior Jazz South Australia. In third place and qualified for nationals, Alana and Zafina from Northern Cheer Elite. In second place and qualified for nationals, Heidi and Alyssa from the Empire Dance Studio. And the winners of Junior Jazz from South Australia and qualified for nationals goes to Cleo and Sophie from the Empire Dance Studio. The next division is Junior Jazz from Victoria. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to Ella and Poppy from the Jazz Centre. Moving on to Senior Jazz from Queensland. In third place and qualified for nationals, Claire and Isabella from Fad Toowoomba. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Zach's All-Stars, Lily and Mary. And the winners of Senior Jazz from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Abby and Sammy from Fad, Logan West. Moving on to Senior Jazz from South Australia. And the winners and qualified for nationals goes to Holly and Renata from the Empire Dance Studio. Up next is Open Jazz from Queensland. And your winners and qualified for nationals goes to Joss and Jacinta from CPE. Moving on to Open Jazz from South Australia. In third place and qualified for nationals goes to Maggie and Bailey from Phoenix Cheer and Dance. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Jade and Talia from Northern Cheer Elite. And the winners of Open Jazz South Australia and qualified for nationals goes to Cara and Danica from the Empire Dance Studio. Moving on to University Jazz from Queensland. In second place and qualified for nationals, Mercury from QUT Cheer and Dance. And the winners of University Jazz from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Emma and Eliza from UQ Cheer and Dance. Up next, it's Doubles Ability Pom from South Australia. And your winners and qualified for nationals goes to Jess and Ruby from Phoenix Cheer and Dance. We move on to Youth Pom from South Australia. In third place and qualified for nationals, Maddie and Isabella from EPC All-Stars. In second place and qualified for nationals, Sienna and Ella from EPC All-Stars. And the winners of Youth Pom from South Australia and qualified for nationals goes to Ella and Lola from the Empire Dance Studio. Moving on to Junior Pom from Victoria. And your winners there and qualified for nationals goes to Ella and Poppy from the Jazz Centre. We now move on to Junior Pom from South Australia. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Shay and Aliyah from EPC All-Stars. And the winners of Junior Pom from South Australia and qualified for nationals goes to Olivia and Christelle from the Empire Dance Studio. Up next, it's Senior Pom from Queensland. In third place and qualified for nationals goes to Lily and Emily from Supreme Studios. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Michaela and Annie from Adrenaline Cheer and Dance. And the winners of Senior Pom from Queensland and qualified for nationals goes to Shakira and Jade from CPE. We now move on to Open Pom from South Australia. In third place and qualified for nationals goes to Maga Man from Phoenix Cheer and Dance. In second place and qualified for nationals goes to Jade and Shaylee from Northern Cheer Elite. And the winners of Open Pom from South Australia and qualified for nationals goes to Emmy and Geordie from the Empire Dance Studio. Our final division today is Open Pom from Queensland. And the winners there and qualified for nationals goes to Chloe and Alicia from FAD Ipswich. That concludes the award session for the 2021 AASCF Virtual States Stunt and Dance Double First Award Session. Congratulations to all of our nationals qualifiers, and to those who placed, you get your very own placing badge sent directly to your gym. And if you place first, you now have the opportunity to purchase a 2021 State Championship jacket available on our website, and the links will be sent to your gyms. Please read all the information. It's very important to note, as the orders will close on the 14th of November. Now, if anyone missed the streaming, don't worry, the video will automatically be reposted onto our YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new content. And follow us along on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, for all things AASCF. We'd like to thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.